Good afternoon, everybody. How you all doing? I brought you a few things for unboxing to show you. Hopefully some of these will grab your attention, and I'll put the links to everything down below in the description. So if there's anything catches your eye, just head to the description. Right, this week's one, right, the first one. It is the POLONO label maker. I fancied one for a while. I've had one of the brother ones where you type the message out and things like that, which the old school ones, and I've had the Diner, whatever they are, where you click them and it like embosses the letters on the tape. I've had them in the past, but this one's actually done via an app, and this is what it looks like when you get it. There's different colours, as you can see, is pink, green, blue, white, black. I went for the white one. Quite simple and straightforward. There's an app called Labelnize. You install that on your phone, pair the device up with it. It should, when you go through the pairing sequence, it should pick this up as long as you've powered it on, charged it with the USB-C port. Powered on, it should pair with it. Then you can go through and design all your different labels. There's a quick glimpse of what Labelnize. You've got AI gallery where it can do different things. You can actually design little labels. Retail. So you can do price tags, name, blessings, Mother's Day, things like that, Switch, whatever that is. Oh, it's for light switches, things like that. It's nice and simple to do labels for like folders and things like that. So it's quite straightforward, the app. You get to resize them and things, but you've got to bear in mind the label is not massive. And how do I open this? So it opens from this end. Right, that's the sort of thickness of your label. So you've only got that space to work with on this machine, and you can get loads of different coloured labels, rolls of labels on the internet. Some waterproof, some not. Day glow colours, all sorts of things. So that is the POLONO, and it is the P31S. See P31 there. P31S, as it says on the box, and in the instructions. What's it come with? Yeah, just instructions and quick guide, and that's about it. And you get the wrist strap with it. So POLONO P31S, really handy. I've used this for quite a few things already. I've been putting labels on my daughter's power banks and things like that in case she thinks it's hers and she takes mine by accident, so I've been labeling that up. Very handy little thing to have, even if it's just on standby on a shelf or in a drawer, something like that. The thing that seems to be doing the rounds at the moment are Ring earbuds, and they're quite expensive. And I wasn't going to pay the price of them, so I've done a bit of checking out, and I found these ones, which are Experience 2. They weren't cheap at all. Sorry, they were not expensive at all. I'm sure these are only about £6.99, something like that. But like I say, I'll put the link down in the description. Just comes in a little box, and inside the box you've got this little rubberized, plastic with a rubberized ring there, and they're pretty much like that, just like the Ring earbuds. They've got the little loop on them, as you can see, and I sleep on my side, and sometimes wear my Samsung earbuds in bed, listen to music to help me sleep. But other times I don't want the music. No. But these ones are so comfortable. When you've got them in properly and you've adjusted them to how you want, you forget you've got them in. They're so comfortable. They're like a really soft silicone. That part's a bit tougher. Well, that part's where you'll pull it out. They don't cancel the noise out totally. So say for example you've got a partner who's really bad snorer. They don't cancel the noise out completely, but it does dull it down quite a bit to where it's probably more manageable and it's not as harsh on your ears. That's what I've found anyway when I've been wearing these. And I wear them like when I've come off night shift, if I'm sleeping during the day. Sometimes put these in, and I still hear my alarm because I have my alarm quite loud, but all the rest of the noise, you know, like cars driving past, kids playing in the street, I barely even hear because of these. And so they're much cheaper alternative to the Ring earbuds that you can buy. I say just come in a lovely little case like that. Very, very handy. Be great if you're going on flights and things like that, you know, and you want to just drown out the noise and have a nap. But yeah, really, really good. I do recommend them for anybody that has a problem sleeping and just needs to dull down the noises. Okay, so that's them. So that's the Experience 2. Where is it? Mute the World, it says on there. Where did I say it? There it is. Experience 2, they're called. So, next thing is something I've had for quite a while, and they've been out for quite a while, but they're still on sale, so I thought I'd mention it. It's the Sony XB100 SRS, I think the full title is. So, yeah, SRS XB100. Little portable Bluetooth speaker. So, that's it there. I got it in grey. You can get it in multiple colours. Charge with USB-C, and it doesn't take long to charge this at all. So on it you've got your power button, Bluetooth pairing button, and you can answer your calls and everything. So answer your calls or play and pause, plus minus for volume. And I believe these you can actually pair them up, so if you've got more than one you can pair them together to get stereo sound. With it you get these like little diagrams, you just got to sort of interpret them yourself. Tells you which buttons to press for what. If you see there, you can sort of play it stereo. Just got to set them up, and you should get 4.5 hours according to this on a play. And I use it a lot in the garden and things like that, and I can vouch for that. You do get about 4.5 hours with it, which is really, really good. This has a water protection of IPX7, which is degree of protection against water immersion, ingress protection rating, IP code, and a dustproof specification of IP6X against solid foreign objects. So as long as you've got that cap shut there, according to this, it's got a degree of protection against water immersion, although I wouldn't actually go tempting it. But I think you'd be quite safe if, like, say, if you're out camping and it started raining or something, you know, and it gets caught a little bit, it should be fine. But I wouldn't go dunking it in your bath or anything like that. I don't even put my smartwatch in the bath. I don't even wear that, even though it's supposed to be waterproof. I'm not taking the chance. So yeah, and these aren't badly priced. I can't remember. Like I say, I've had it for quite a while. The solid plastic. It's got a sort of rubberized base on there for grip, so that's quite good. And you've got your little shoulder strap, so it's a bit like a cup, or you can hang it off your bag or whichever. I've had it for quite a while. I can't remember the exact price. I'm sure at the time it was about £39, something like that. So, but again, I'll put it in description So that is the sort of SRS XB100 Sony Bluetooth speaker. And next we have Ulanzi quick release for backpack clamp. It doesn't seem to have, a lot of it's in Chinese, things like that. It doesn't seem to have a model number on it, so I'm not sure. Oh, sorry, UKA07. Couldn't see for looking there. So I've been wanting one of these for quite a while to use on my backpack with these quick release plates on. Give it a try. So I use the Osmo Action 5 and I use the DJI quick release things like that, but I wanted a clamp so that it was secure on my backpack. So that's the box that comes with it, and this is the actual device. And it's a bit like a buckle. If you see the hinge part at the end there, where you've got to sort of get it into place, then shut it. Now I was using it the other day. See, it works fine there. That's, you know, nothing's getting out of that. And obviously press the button at the side, this slides out. It comes with an Allen key, which I just happen to have here, so that would tighten that up, and that just slides back in there. Remember which way it goes. Oh, put it in the right way, that way. There we go. Now I had a problem with this the other day. Don't think it's a manufacturing fault or something. Maybe it's a design flaw, I don't know, but obviously, if I can get that clip off, there we go. Obviously this is for different thicknesses of strap, you know, because you can get some thin, some thick. I was trying to put it on, say I had a bag on, just like a shoulder bag, like a canvas bag, so that it was just a thin strap. And also on my car seat belt, I was just testing it on there. And it took so long for this to actually get into place and lock, and it just kept missing it like that, which was really frustrating. Figured out in the end it's because of this part at this end, the hinge. It's got to be, I think, pulled forward, then it clips. So anybody that's got one of these or thinking about getting one, be aware of that, because I was getting really frustrated with it the other day trying to clamp it on. I thought it's meant to be a quick thing, this, and I was fiddling around for 10 minutes trying to get it to lock until I figured out like it's because of this back hinge. So that's it there. Anyway, once it's on, I tell you what, it is solid. It's really good. It's made part aluminium, part plastic, I believe. It feels like the outside is plastic. The clamps, I think, are aluminium. Oh, they're hard plastic as well. And rubber grips inside. It's quite heavy. It feels, what it feels like is it actually is made of aluminium, but maybe it's coated. It's got a coating on it, so you don't really feel like the coldness of the aluminium. So it does actually feel like aluminium, just with a nice sort of matte black coating on it. So really are good. Bit heavy, there's a bit of weight to it, but that definitely does clamp on, no problem. Once it's locked, that ain't going anywhere, you know. And this part, the actual mount, is solid as well. It's got the teeth that grab inside, these two teeth, so they latch on behind these two lips here, and that's not going anywhere either. That's physically got to be pressed, that button. So that's the Ulanzi UKA07 strap mount. Next one, another Ulanzi one I've had for a short while. It's just I haven't got round to doing the unboxing as yet. And this is Carrying case for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Have I got mine? Yes, mine's there, but it's in the protection case. You get your Ulanzi little label there. Gel packs, qualified certificate. And that's it. So, I was going to say, I've got it in me Scott Makes stuff case, so I can't put it in. But the case that comes with the Pocket 3, I think it's a really tight fit, and I think a lot of people find it frustrating. But this is definitely, it's a longer case. I think the normal one is about that, something around there. So this is definitely a lot longer. Got space for your batteries. Maybe it's a mount or two, and like also like maybe it's a little tripod or something like that to put it in. As with Ulanzi, good quality. It's like a nice sort of whatever that is, hard foam. It's got this coating on the outside, which you can see sort of ripples up. So it's just like a coating, a loose coating on it. But it does actually feel nice, a nice quality bag. You've got the wrist strap there, obviously the zip. So you could just carry that about, you know, or even link it onto your rucksack, whatever. So you could carry that about, and that'll be a nice, what you see with the zip. Got your weatherproof zip on there. So that'll keep your Pocket 3 all protected. I'm just thinking that in there you put either side, probably that side, be able to put your mic and your battery pack, things like that in there, which you can't get all that stuff in the original pack. It comes with a Pocket 3, which is why I went for this one. So that's the Ulanzi carry bag for the DJI Pocket 3. So I'll stick the link below for you. Now is something I've used absolutely loads so far since getting it, with it being quite warm here in the UK at the moment. Now I got this from, I think it was AliExpress that I got this from, and it's a portable waist fan. Just, you know, Chinese make, made in China. Right, this is brilliant. And you can actually get a double fan one now, which is more expensive, but I'm tempted to get. So it comes with neck strap and USB-C to USB-A or USB-A to C charging cable. Now, I got this because I've seen one of my friends had one. I tried it. I thought, that's brilliant. I need one of those. All around the outside here is rubberized, partly rubberized. There's some parts like around the logo and things and around the tip there which are plastic. On the bottom, yeah, you don't want to be pulling that off. Yeah, it's a bit loose, but yeah, it's fine. On the bottom, the input where the air goes in and the air goes out. Now you've got a clip here for your belt, which is great. You can put it on the back of your belt so it's blowing up your back, or on the front so it's blowing up your stomach and chest, or wherever you want to put it. But on the other side you've got a clip going the other way so it can blow down wherever you wanted to blow down to. But it's also got, and I bite my nails so I hope I can get this out. Yes, I can. It's also got a little sort of foldy out stand on the bottom, a little spring-loaded stand, so it sort of stands like that, you know, which is great for if you've got it on your desk or something, you know. Now, on here, it's got 5 settings, so I'll start them off, and it's hard to demonstrate. I don't know, using instructions and everything for this. So there's one is actually quite strong just as itself. So that's one there. 2, There you go, I'm quite away. How far to go? Yeah, so that's 2 and it's going away from there. I'll start blowing things off the table now. 3, yeah. Will that move then? 3, 4. Yes, strike. And 5. You blow that? No, it's a bit too heavy. But it'll definitely blow all this stuff. You maybe even use it for like blowing off dust on your car or whatever, you know, in the engine bay. But that is really powerful. That gets really powerful. And if you hold the button in, no. How do you do it again? Oh, there. You got the torch, and that is quite bright. That is a really bright little torch, that. But it's one of these where you've got to go through the settings to turn the thing off, you know. Hold the button down, it flashes, you can get your SOS thing. So if you're up in the hills or something and you need help, then it turns off. And this is really good. It probably doesn't sound that strong on the camera, but believe me, there is some power to this. And I've used it in quite a few different scenarios, and I'm really pleased I bought this. That's one of the reasons I wanted to show you it. Like I say, you can get a double one now. I think the double ones are nearly £60, where it's got 2 inlets. Another thing this has as well, you can actually charge your phone from it. I can't remember what it is for the phone charge. It's got a 10,000 milliamp battery in it, and you can charge your phone from there. The double one, which is more expensive, I think it's something like a 7,000 milliamp battery in it. I'm sure it's less on the double one, but I've not used it, so I haven't actually tried charging my phone from it, but it's always worth bearing in mind just in case I ever run out. But yeah, that's the Amacool portable waste fan. I recommend this one, definitely do. Very good. And this is another little AliExpress Temu thing. I love me solar power torches and their things, me. Right, you got a camp light. Simple, this thing. Solar powered, solar charge. Doesn't look like you can charge it anywhere else. So all these panels come out with the things behind one of these. So you can hang it up like that, and oh, there's it. It's on the other side. I was looking at the back of it. Right, so you've got your torch like that. Then you've got dim, flashing. Then it comes on a white light on those. Sort of like a soft light orange and bright orange on those. Now you can have them all down like that, so it's hanging like from above a table. You can just have 2 down if you want, or you can have them all just like that, you know. Now that's not very good. I had that fully charged a few days ago and I've not used it. This is the first time I've turned it on, and it's not holding its charge very good. So there's your charging port there, and it's also got USB, so you must be able to charge your phone from it. I wonder if you can charge your phone using solar. That'd be quite good if you can. What's this say? Camping, fishing, solar charging, super power, remote lighting, and circulation charge, whatever that is. So yeah, so USB-C and that. So I might try USB-C, see if it charges it up better. But I had it in the garden for a day in the sunshine. It did actually show 100%. But like I say, that was a couple of days ago, and the first time I've turned it on, you see it's on 25 there. So that's not very good for that battery. I'll have to try it. Right, but that's that. Again, I don't think this was very expensive. I wouldn't have paid much for this. See, it's picking up the light even from my window there, and I've got the blinds sort of partly closed. You see it charging up there. So yeah, another Temu AliExpress one. I'll stick it down below. It's the LY24 camping light. Now, this is a beastie I've been waiting for ages. Destructions. Right. This is the Aigostar coffee grinder. Because I use a ssimo machine and I bought the reusable pods, so I want to try making my own coffee. Let's get it out of the bag and see what it consists of. Right, so obviously you've got a scoop there, rather large scoop, nice. It's a bit like a blender, you know, a bit like a, what do you call them, NutriBullets. It's like one of those kind of things. Is there a fill mark on that? No, there's not. So you're going to have to get used to like how much coffee to put in, I believe. Use the cover to measure coffee. Use the cover. Ah, yes. I don't know if you can tell on there. Should go on the torches out, shouldn't I? Little marks on there. 300 and 200 marks on there. So you'd fill it up with coffee to there. And you must just like put it in here. So there, and it just clips down like that on a button. Doesn't have a very long cable, which is going to cause a problem for testing. Okay, bring the big extension from the shed. Take the cover off. Okay, right, I've just given it a bit of a clean out there. Nearly forgot to do that. So we've got a little spoon. I suppose I don't have to demonstrate how to make a coffee, you know, so just demonstrate how well it works really. Right, so pour the coffee into here. I'll just do the 200 for the moment. Yeah, it's about 200. Now I'm going for because I'm just experimenting at the moment, the Colombian Aldi specially selected 3 strength. Right, so I'm assuming I'll just pour that into there like that. And let's go, just click, that clicks on there like that, make sure it's all sealed, and let's go. Obviously, it really depends on how fine you want it. See, I've got it looking quite fine there. So my next trick is this. This is, if I can find the box, Recafimil? I don't know. Reusable coffee capsules for ssimo. And my cat is just about to... Right, we'll try that again without the cat jumping on the table. Right, this is a 220 milliliter one. I've got a different sizes there. Actually, we'll go for the 200 one. That's what I did. 200. I'll put a link for these down below as well. We go through so many coffee pods. I just thought it'd be nice for, you know, making my own coffee rather than what's in theirs. No destructions with it. No. Right, okay, fine. Let's just tip this into here. Actually, tell you what I'll do. I'll use the little spoon that came with these. So, I don't know how many you put in. Probably 2, I would imagine. And you get, in my pack anyway, you get this little plunger. Move that out of the way so you can see better. You get a little plunger to go with it. So just push it down, give it a good, there you go, nice and flat. Then you put your lid on. Then you bang it in your coffee machine. And there we go. Got my coffee. It did actually work. I was sort of praying this will probably be red hot. Ow. Yes, it is. Ow. So there we go. That's it there. I've peeled them just so. Ow, 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 ow. Get something I can grip without burning my fingers. There we go. So you can see, holy, hot. So you can see it has actually, I'm not telling a lie, has actually gone through there, the filter. So yeah, so that does actually work. I'm quite pleased with that. Although that coffee does look a bit weak for me. I prefer a stronger coffee. I'll probably do my wife because she's not into strong coffees. But yeah, so that is the Aigostar coffee grinder with your brush and everything there. Brush at one end, spoon at the other. So I think that's everything. So I know it's a bit all over the place and loads of different things, but I hope you found something useful there, especially the fan and maybe even the ssimo pods. But yeah, thanks for popping in, thanks for joining us, and catch you in the next one.